Hello, hello. Hi,
Hello,
everybody.
everybody.
I hope everyone has had a lovely Wednesday. Sorry, was looking at my phone. Um, and we're gonna take a little break from Final Fantasy IX because I came home from work today exhausted, and I kind of wanted to do something that wasn't maybe as intensive. To play. So we're gonna play some. Why is there a new? I literally just installed this game. What's new in the art gallery? Backgrounds and characters.
One
Okay.
of my favorite unlocks.
Yeah, we
Those
love.
three.
Yeah, we love unlocking backgrounds. It still says new. That's gonna drive me crazy. Why does it still say new? Standard. Wide. Okay. Thank you, video game. My ADHD would not have let me ignore that. Let's play. I have not played this in I haven't played Monster Prom games in general in a very long time, and I've always enjoyed them. I'll learn as I go. That's always fun. Let's do voices because I do not feel like being a chatterbug today. Well, I don't feel like reading a bunch of dialogue out today. Let's just do one player for now. Let's see how the game plays. Around 1.5. Oh wow, games are long. Holy shit. I think in Monster Prom the shortest game was like an hour. 2.5 hours. Let's do a regular game then. Let's not. Oh. Oh. Okay. Go with the surf rock from the first one. The first one was actually the band was actually I didn't realize this at the time when I bought the game because I actually hadn't really gotten into surf rock when the first one came out, but the first one the music is by a band called Messer Chaps, and like their whole vibe is like very spooky, monster themed. Spooky Con. For some, it's just a nerdy convention, but for us, it was 4 days to celebrate our many passions and obsessions fiercely, unapologetically. And we weren't alone. Regardless of what you loved, you could always find people who'd make you feel seen and understood. Anywhere else, we might have been seen as weirdos and misfits. But here, we could finally feel like no matter who we were, we belonged. Alright, let's see. It's the normal crew. And then you can be Cat Girl, you can be Damien in this one, you can be the Monster Hunter girl, or the I don't know what they were supposed to be. They're like a non-binary.
Are these like persistent characters or are these just for this game? Am I missing something? Is this an interconnected universe?
Yeah.
It is?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. For a second I was gonna start spitting some wild theories, cause god, okay, look at the Grim Reaper looking.
Oh yeah, I think that is what they're supposed to be.
Okay, hold on. I need to hone in on my lesbian powers, cause something to there was a book series contemporary book series about basically undead lesbians.
Oh.
Or like there's necromancy involved, and the protagonist, the book cover reminds me of this, and it's something of the tomb, I think it was.
Hmm.
Whatever. The rant over. I was like, wow, a reference to
Ooh,
the tomb.
Bob says they might know who that is. Also, hi Behemoth, hey Bob. Also, I didn't say it earlier. Hi, Dragon Cat Man.
Hello, everybody. I'm gonna look this up real quick. I'm gonna type in Google Tomb Lesbians book. Gideon of the Ninth. There you go. The locked tomb. Oh,
yeah.
It's funny that Googling that actually gave me
You said that,
the
and then
answer.
Bob was like right on top of you with it too.
Gideon of the the locked tomb. I used to know some people that were obsessed with the books to the point that they were listening to the audiobooks and Discord calls, so I just have like very patchy knowledge of like 2 or 3 of the books. I know some of Gideon, Harrow, and Nona.
I think one of the things about my childhood that I regret a little bit is not getting into non-Harry Potter books. Because boy howdy, would it be nice to be able to like point at to some book I read in my youth in a positive light.
Ready for the con.
Hell yeah. But as dreamy as SpookyCon was, it also came with its own set of pressures, some of which we already knew so well. At the end of those 4 days, the after-party loomed over our heads, posing that one evergreen question: would we get a date for that night? As uncertainty plagued our hearts, we couldn't help but think of the 6 hottest nerds at the con. Oh, here we go. Zoe, an eldritch cutie who went from endless deity and harbinger of destruction to author of the renowned fanfic Liam Prom.
That's an awful idea.
Liam to Lioncourt, a hipster vampire whose standoffish demeanor hid the fact that he was truly a lovable dork.
Hooray!
Doug Campbell, a kind-hearted slime that was incredibly broke from supporting all the fandoms he loved.
Count your days.
Owen, an evil overlord who was recently freed from imprisonment in exchange for giving up her passion for stabbing people.
I have the perfect
Nico
cosplay for
Sharp,
that.
an over-the-top mimic who preferred cosplay over shape-shifting, even if they weren't the best at getting into character.
Anyway,
And April 1st, a clown idol who was contractually obligated to bottle up all of her non-camera ready emotions inside cute mascots. Had to be one of them, but who? We had 4 days to gather some courage and shoot our shot. What's the worst that could happen? Being rejected and alone for the rest of our lives? Ha! We had our fair share of love and rejection. This surely wasn't our first rodeo. And as we had grown to know ourselves better, we realized we felt more confident. Okay. Tell us 3 things you like. Well, this will be interesting. I mean, some of these seem very, like...
Wait, whoa, hold on. Number 1, I am feeling
Balloon-
cold now. What do you mean?
balloon-based sculptures. Magical girls with a dark twist. Non-ironic Hawaiian t-shirts. Legitimately me, but all of mine are too small for me right now. Hugs. Correcting other people. Retro games. Anime fashion. Pretending you're someone else. Documentaries with jump scares. The villain wins at the end. PhD on ship dynamics in Garfield X Naruto.
Big stretch.
Oh, yes, I do big stretch. Behemoth says they'd go with the slime dudes. green see-through skins showing their skeleton is a favored gender. Alright, let's go with... balloon-based sculptures. Documentaries with jump scares. I'm probably ruining this. Your top 3 favorite weird forest creatures. Okay, well, I like the fox. This mushroom has a sensor bar right here.
it's a little mushroom sticking out.
Yeah, I'm gonna get... He's second now. And you know what? I like this little seed creature. I have no idea what any of that actually did. We weren't new to all this, so this time we challenged ourselves with a goal other than finding love. With the support of Zoe and Liam, we had decided to take on a project we had been putting off for too long.
I have too many ideas.
Making our own comic! We had so many ideas, and yet found excuses not to work on them. But the con was the perfect setting to find the inspiration and go for it. We only get 2. Let's go punch. The fear of failure had stopped us for too long, but then we reminded ourselves of the one thing that always kept us going. That we were young and unafraid. And we were ready to start.
Not afraid.
I know the map by
Hey,
heart.
I'm not afraid anymore! Some of them get you a little relation boost inclinations toward romance options out the gate. If it's like how the OG did, yeah. That's what I assumed too, but I don't know. I mean, some of those were pretty obvious on the first one, but I don't know. The little creatures seemed a bit more difficult. Oh, yeah, I've got smart, fun, and boldness. My creativity and charm are kind of down. Okay. Vendors. That's the con floor. That's probably creativity. Huh. There's only 4 places I can go, but there's 5? Huh. Oh, there are 5. Okay. Let's go community zone. There's a Smash Your Bros tournament going on at the community zone. You sign up because because love always trumps violence. The matches involve 8 players each, and things get horny and confusing quite fast. In the end, it's hard to tell who actually won, but you all surely got +2 fun in the process. Afterward, you meet up with Liam, Zoe, Doug, and April to attend the roundtable discussion about harem animes. Time for your natural horniness to shine. Fellow harem... I thought there were supposed to be words. Did I not choose words on accident? Fellow harem enjoyers, the genre is at risk. The industry is running out of ideas. How many more tsunderes saying baka can we enjoy till it all feels just too tired? Inventive tropes make for better harem rosters, and better harem rosters make every love interest shine brighter. Wow, Zoe, for once, we're 100% on the same page. Exactly. Look at Liam here. Back in Spooky Academy, he was undoubtedly the weakest link in the romance roster. I'm gonna say I know for a fact that there are people who very much liked Liam. But here, aided by a much stronger roster, even Liam is cool. Yeah, Catskill likes Liam. Liam used to not be cool. Thanks, Doug. We must ask more of ourselves. Otherwise, what's our bar as consumers and creators? A romance roster of 6 love interests where 2 are angry demons? Yeah. But should we reinvent the wheel, though? If the tropes have been there since the dawn of time, maybe it's because they do work. Yeah, the cute but secretly murderous pink yandere clown is right. Sure, they do work, but... okay. I'm a little annoyed that... hold on. Hold on, chat. I cannot sit here and read all of this. We're going back to the menu. Let's try that one more time. New game. Single player, regular game. Turf Rock. Yeah. Thank you. Sunny.
This'll be fun.
Yeah. Well, wait a minute. Hold on. Once again. Back to menu. Why is it not giving me the option to do voiceover? Play. Oh, better turn that on. What the fuck?
How annoying.
Yeah, that is very annoying.
And you wouldn't ever really be too certain when it's supposed to start, because even voiced games like this tend to have some of the dialogue text only occasionally. So you start second guessing yourself.
Yeah.
I'll shock everyone.
Okay, let's see. Oh, this all changed. Looking for loot in RPGs. Yeah, okay. Evil lair interior design. MC with axes for hands. Weird reality shows. Sure. Oh, this changed too. Your favorite Pokemans. Well, this lady is obviously my number 1. Number 2 is Business Lady. And Puppet Man is definitely number 3. That one was easier than the creatures.
I have too many ideas. Let's go.
Okay. Let's just... okay, we got fun. That's
Good
cool.
day to you.
Yeah, well... I guess they don't just read off every voice. Oh, it's not a fully voiced game? They say little line clips. Oh!
Yeah, that's what I was saying, because with these games they don't fully voice them.
That is... my bad, chat. Sorry. Although, also speaking of chat, I see that chat is literally covering up. It's Snail Squad. Why can't I move chat suddenly? Here we go. Sorry, chat. Hold on. You're getting a little squinched. Sorry. Yeah, cover Liam's face. Okay. Well, I guess I can read it. It's fine. Good. Everyone's here. Thank you all for agreeing to be part of my campaign. Prepare to enter my fantasy realm of Lestradia, which could be the setting for my future novel if this all goes well, but no pressure. I have legitimately heard someone say that. I'll set the scene. You're in a tavern looking for information on a warlock that you've heard is trying to cast a curse on this realm. What do you do?
I got a spell just for that.
I think my cunning wizard, Wizzo Cunningham, would cunningly scan the tavern for any shady characters. I rolled a 15 on my perception check. Wizzo spots some shady hooded figures playing dominoes in the corner of the room. They look suspicious, almost as if they know something about... Oh, Wizzo loves dominoes! And so do I! I joined their game. Okay, are you going to talk to them too? As I was saying...
Silly!
Did you say dominoes? Sorry, I had to check my phone so I wasn't paying attention, but I love dominoes. As do I! I will destroy you all at this game within a game! Liam, what number must my math rock roll so that I may lay the most intimidating domino? Hell if I know. WW doesn't have any rules on how to play dominoes in a campaign. Which means we can homebrew it ourselves. This is why I love TTRPGs. The only limit is your imagination. Your friends spend the next hour playing dominoes in a W&W campaign. Liam's allowing it, but you can tell he's about to tear his man bun out. Poor guy. You must do something to get everyone refocused on his campaign. Except that you can't unhook these idiots. Help Liam design his whole campaign to be experienced through high-stakes domino matches. It's a win-win. Roll a sleight of hand to start eating the dominoes without your friends noticing. Ooh. Yep. You are pure dexterity, pure stealth. Piece by piece, the whole domino set goes down your throat. Your friends are too engrossed in their match to notice. Until, well, friends, I think the match is over. I played my double six domino. You don't have it. In fact, you all suddenly notice that you're missing almost all of your dominoes.
I'll kill you!
What? Where'd they go? I was about to win! Don't fuck with me, Liam! I'll be playing dominoes with your teeth next! I mean, gee, I wonder where the dominoes are. This smells sketchy. Liam, do I detect any domino stealing magic in our midst? No, but an arcana roll of literally anything, you can sense evil magic rolling off those hooded figures you've been sitting with. Wait, evil magic, you say? Now I recall Liam saying something about an evil warlock. He must be the domino thief. Then we shall vanquish the bastard and reclaim what is rightfully ours. And we'll save the realm! Sure, if there's time. Your friends finally focus and complete Liam's quest, eventually defeating the warlock. What an adventure!
That was cool!
That was fun! Especially the adventuring part. Next time, Liam, you should consider skipping the dominoes and get straight to the adventure. Noted. You saved Liam's campaign, and all it took were some high stealth rolls and an imaginary heartburn. You gain +2 fun, though you lose -2 creativity, which I think is bullshit.
I know the map by heart.
Alright, so Community Zone is fun. Let's see. Oh, merchant hall. Suddenly you realize your phone is dead. Good thing you're at the merch hall. You find a stand where someone's selling chargers. You want to buy one, but you feel bad about buying something so not nerdy. The vendor sighs and draws an ooh-woo face on the charger. Sold. You gain a +2 charm for your cool iPhone charger. You're searching for some place to buy a gently used body pillow when you see Omen, Doug, and Nico gathered around a strange camo pattern booth.
Wow.
Wow, Nico, you see this poster? It says anime has almost... This anime has almost 500,000 fans worldwide. I can't even count that high. I'll bet none of them are better fans than me. Fans of... What's the fandom called again? This fandom is called Army. Oh no! It is so good it'll kill every other fandom and take their stuff. I distrust your grand pronouncements. What makes this fandom so powerful? Let me put it this way. Every year we get more funding than healthcare, education, and public transit combined. A sad truth in the American fandom. Clearly, everyone must love us. It's not like we got such a monopoly on force that the government itself is scared of upsetting us. It's all love. Wow, I love public transit. People leave so much cool stuff behind on their seats. If this is better than that, I'm in.
You're talking.
And those uniforms, iconic. I'm already working on my army soda.
People with Call of Duty OCs be like,
No. It's like what I mean, I guess the one thing I'll say is like I used to be on the part of Twitter where a lot of Halo fandom was, so I would see their Spartan Sonas, and at least they had fun armor. Yeah, we should call people who enlist these sodas. My friends, this is obviously a cynical recruitment attempt by a thinly disguised military superpower. The real question is this: do we get our own guns? Oh baby, you'll get so many guns you can use them instead of clothes. Oh no, as much as you love to imagine your friends dressed in full gun corps, you won't be able to smooch any of them if they die in the war. But how will you convince them not to join? Tell your friends that the army is lame. All the cool people are joining Space Force. Tell your friends how the army stifles creative expression by asking whether you can customize your weapons and uniform. Space Force. There's a Space Force? I mean, yeah, but you don't want to join them. All that time in zero gravity has made them weak.
Heck yeah.
Perfect. I'm super weak. I don't even have bones. At least not any that belong to me. I always knew I was such to be a daring spaceship captain. When all the Space Force combines into a giant mecha, I'm so gonna be the head. But Space Force doesn't have mecha. They're just a bunch of nerds who sit in chairs all day. That's a pretty big talk from a guy who wasn't even good enough to get into Space Force. What about you, evil warlord? Please, I'll give you like 30 guns. I've got so many.
No deal.
No, thank you, puny underling. Why bother conquering nations of this planet when I can conquer every planet? You leave the army recruiter to cry all over his guns. Your friends all want to join Space Force immediately, but the best you can do is a space-themed pizza restaurant. No one is fooled, but everyone loves pizza, and you gain +2 fun. But lose -2 boldness for shirking combat duty.
So many places to go.
Yeah, turning into a pretty fun person. Let's go. What's what the hotel does? You're chilling at the hotel room with nothing to do. Looking around for cheap entertainment, you notice April's purse is hanging from a chair. Will you dare violate the sanctity of an idol's purse? Of course you will! You grab the purse, open it, and... oh no. No way. This is too horrible to describe. Don't count on me to utter these words. Here, have plus your creativity and go imagine it on your own. I'm out. You head back to the hotel rooms to recharge for a bit, but you find Doug and Nico doing some sort of guided meditation while Omen naps.
Oh.
Battleship, battleship, ship, bat. Oh man, I messed up again. I'll never get it at this rate. You ask what the it he is trying to get is, because so far you've got no clue. For training! You know the game Battleship? I signed up for a tournament later today, but all the competitors are super intense. Tattoos and scars everywhere. They keep saying really smart sounding things like, yes, I used to favor the Sea Rat opening, but I've been more inclined toward the Tropical Storm Gambit as of late. You know, it honestly wouldn't surprise me if there were people who do treat Battleship that way. All they had really bright and they all had really brightly colored hair. Not a single disposable background character in sight. Doug was nervous since he doesn't even technically have hair, but I told him not to worry. There's no challenge that can't be overcome with a quick training arc. Nico, I cannot sleep through your foolishness any longer. Doug doesn't need friendship, he needs tutelage from an expert military commander. Me. Let's head to the port. I need to inspect your battleship fleet if I'm to give proper naval advice. There aren't actually any real battleships involved. We use these little game pieces, see? And we wage battle by throwing them at each other with violence? It's not really a real battle either. We mostly say letters and numbers at each other. Her little, pajama set is very good.
What?
The horns.
Yeah.
Tooting through.
Well, that's stupid. Let's try the meditation again. You were super close to cracking it. I don't know. I think I need something more if I want to stand a chance. Sunny, do you know any battleship tactics? Let's see. Emotional warfare. Every time they hit one of your ships, tell the opponent the names of naval officers they just killed. Peek at the opponent's grid. The game provides such weak protection from peeking that you can't understand why no one's exploited this already. I kind of like emotional warfare. You decide to practice by having Nico play against Doug and execute this tactic.
Huh?
Okay, I'm starting with B4? Hit! Rest in peace, Captain Pollard. He was a beloved leader and only a week from retirement. What? I mean, I don't care. It's just a made-up person, right? Sure, tell that to his wife. I think I just had to ring the family. Maybe you could just give the news? Mrs. Pollard? I'm afraid my friend Doug here has something to tell you. No, I'm not good at phone calls. Oh, God, hello? I am very sorry about your husband here. Cease your whimpering and get on with blowing up innocents. Make your next move. Okay. B5? Hit again. That was our doctor, Mr. Stevens. Oh, first, okay, hold on. If you have a doctor on board, and you do not refer to them as doctor, they will, like, strangle you. Doctors always want to be called doctor. That's, like, the one thing I've learned in life. Me too, I'm so sorry. Trying to get another doctor. I'm going too far. Fudge, I hope I miss B6. You sank my battleship! Everyone aboard perished, including little Tommy Parker! He was only 17, lied about his age to fight for his country. 17, huh? Hey, that doesn't basically make you some kind of child murderer, Doug?
No!
Oh, no! I didn't mean to. I surrender. No more bloodshed, please. I like this strategy. Effective, and you get to see your opponent cry. God, this is amazing. I can't wait to see you destroy the competition with this new strat. I don't think I want to play this game anymore, but gosh, winning the tournament sounds so cool. I get +2 charm for relying on emotional warfare, but lose 2 fun. In time, Doug's desire to win at something will trump the guilt of murdering fictional people.
Let's go!
You sit down at the main stage to learn about your favorite art form, anime. Specifically, a ranking of the best anime bugs. Some of the choices are intriguing. I mean, sure, mecha robots technically have big asses, I guess. I think if anyone would know, that would be you, boy. Having illustrated quite a few. By the end, you've learned more about the panelist fetishes than anime, but that ass-centric knowledge still grants you +2 smarts. Tell me, Sony, what was the happiest day of your life? Is it the day you fell in love? Received a hard-earned reward? Ate a particularly delicious sandwich? Well, prepare to knock that day into second place, because today you're seeing the exclusive pre-premiere of the new Dragon Heat movie. Commence hype. Sorry, kids, we gotta cut off the line here. The theater's at capacity. Oh my god, this abomination as a cop is what all cops just really are. Oh my god. My patience is at capacity. Let us in, or when I'm done with you, you'll be eating through a tube. It's okay, Omen. There are other events we can go to, like...
Sorry, but
No, sorry, I can't be positive about this. I'm going back to the hotel to cry, fully clothed in the shower. No, nobody's leaving! We're not just gonna take this lying down! Nico climbs up the statues of Dragon Heat characters until they reach suitable height to deliver a rousing speech. Fellow fans, hear me roar! We will not be denied our right to see the film of the decade. Did we not come to this con to conquer? To feast upon fun and fandom? To demand the respect we fucking deserve?
Rejoice!
I say we raid this showcase and lay claim to the seats and refreshment that our ancestors fought and died for. Who's with me? Finally, something violent is happening. I'm in. I'm in too, but how are we gonna get past the guards? They probably have tasers or something, and we're just a line of people with foam swords. Do you not have goddess-like powers? Can you not simply use those to force our way in? I could, but like, I didn't eat breakfast this morning, and I slept weird on my neck. Just not a good time, you know? Fine. Maybe Sunny can make herself useful by coming up with a way to get in. Distract the security guard by stabbing them in the stomach, yo! Convince the guards by telling them that if they let you all invade the panel, they'll help them invade one thing of their choice. Alright, well this seems like a... It seems like this would add boldness. Which I'm not... Do I want boldness? Yo. Yes! My knife thirsts for blood of the man. No, woman, I won't let our selfish desires taint your redemption arc. Zoe, by all means, be as selfish as you wish if it lets me commit crimes.
No!
No way! I won't let you take the mantle of this dark responsibility. You'll thank me someday. Nico jabs the security guard with the point of their foam axe. It bounces off harmlessly. My mighty weapon can't penetrate these powerful foes' hides. The battle is lost, my friends. Lesson learned, never outsource a stabbing that you can do yourself. You grab Omen's dagger and stab one of the guards. There goes any chance for Sunny's redemption arc. Ow, partner, I've been stabbed! Be strong, I'll take you to the first aid booth. No, we took our oaths. We never abandoned our posts, and I won't let you shirk your duties for me. You stay here. Damn it, partner, I won't quit you! Call for backup. Yikes. Well, only one solution here. You stab the other guard. Shit. Bastard aren't smart enough. I can't tease her while I'm focused on not bleeding out. Unless we're going down together, my partner, in justice.
Woo!
My people, storm the doors! Wait, there's some seriously good bromance happening out here. Yeah, copy owie. Too late, the crowd picks up Zoe and raids the pre-premiere, which is to say, you all sit politely on the floor and watch the film. The movie is so incredible. Oh, pardon y'all. The movie is so incredible, you can barely focus on the guilt you feel for stabbing two people for basically no reason. And the best part is, your friends can enjoy it without any guilt at all. +2 boldness and lose -2 charm.
Look at all those food trucks!
Alright, I think we are gonna go for the World Ender over here. Who do you want to sit with? Oh, man. Huh. I don't know what these do, so let's just go with board game night. You and Omen have a great game night. You decide to make it a poker night. Omen completely wipes the floor with you. It turns out it's quite easy to have a poker face when your face is a mask made of metal. Come to think of it, how do they even manage to make any expressions with their face as a mask made of metal? Huh. Some questions are best left unanswered. Yes.
I have too many ideas.
Now it's time to take a break from your real-life shenanigans and brainstorm some fictional shenanigans for your comic. Let's see. What is something that stirs fear in your soul? The ghosts of all the big surreal artists of the 20th century, wolves with guns for legs, wolves... Math. Math. Damn it! The most niche fetish and painful detail. What's something you do to impress everyone at your wedding? Compliment everyone's hats. Kill a walrus with your bare hands just because. Solve the Hodge conjecture, a major unsolved problem in algebraic geometry. I mean, yeah.
Finally, my turn.
Yeah, finally! It's only been my turn the entire time. They really they really are doing a give and take for all the score choices. Yeah. Let's go... Let's hit the lobby this time. Walking around the lobby, you see a kid tripping and scratching his knee. Stupid kids, when will they learn? Phil, you decide to take pity on them. You don't know how to comfort a child, so you just pat his head and say, "You have no enemies." You leave proud of your words of wisdom. He doesn't stop crying, but you gain +2 boldness for how cool you look inside your head. Later, you're at the hotel bar with Doug and Nico. You've progressed past happy and tipsy stage and are deep into sad boy hours. Oh no.
Oh.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't want to sound ungrateful. My dad loves me, but I've never felt like he's tried to understand my hobbies or why I like the things that I... Everybody shut the fuck up right now! Glorious news! I finally tracked down my old magic grimoire from my villain days. I found the time to check my old evil layers for my belongings. Most of them have been converted into Airbnbs, but I found my grimoire buried in one of the bathrooms. The owner was irate, but you cannot make an omelet without breaking a few toilets, or however the saying goes.
Dang.
Good for you, Homan. What spell are you gonna cast first? Good question. One of my favorites was an incantation that turns people inside out. Such a slow and hilarious way to die. You're gonna do that one, are you? Well, now I have to. Trust me, Doug, you'll love it. Corpus Inversio Mysticum. Why do you look the same, Nico? Were you always inside out or something?
What?
Oh, you just trying to cast that on me? I think the problem is, you know, the whole being defeated and imprisoned in a suit that blocks your whole magical powers thing. Oh, right. Hey, cheer up! I'm sure you can still cast some of the spells in here without magic.
Heck yeah!
Yeah, it's like when you're making brownies but forget to buy sugar, so you use applesauce instead. Is that a thing? Someone needs to enroll Doug in a cooking class stat. Oh, okay. Right now you gotta cheer up Omen by finding a spell they can cast with no magic. This spell is for shooting metal projectiles at a deadly speed. You're pretty sure that's just a gun. You don't need a possession spell, but to control someone else's body, just piggyback right on them. Well, yeah, gun.
Nice job, idiot.
That presents the same problem, idiot. Guns are fueled by magic, which I cannot cast. I'm 65% sure guns aren't fueled by magic. Wait, really? So any old fool can use them? Pretty much! What a wonderful world, eh? Must obtain one! Are guns difficult to get? Well, I'm no expert, but there's deadly weapons, so I imagine it'll be hard. 30 minutes later, Owen walks out of the gun store with the pistol in her pocket. Well, that was easy. How to put this deadly baby to use? Did we go to the shooting range or something? Shooting the gun would be more fun if you had a target to aim at. Doug, Doug, Doug. Anything can be a target if you use your imagination. Owen shoots some poor sap crossing the street. He was jaywalking, so you guess he kinda deserved it? Excuse me, miss. Did you just shoot that innocent bystander? Yes, but you see, I had a very good reason for doing so. I wanted to. But you gotta have a license to carry a firearm. You know what the punishment for not having one is? No, what is it? A warning. Consider yourself warned. Carry your license, young lady. And remember, civilians are only allowed to shoot 4 people per day. But between you and me, if you claim it was in self-defense, you can squeeze in a few more for free. Noted. Holy shit, you live in hell! But at least Omen's happy with their new gun. You gain +2 boldness and lose 2 fun.
Oh, I know just where to go.
We did main stage, we did the hotel, mini zone, merch hall. Alright, we're running... I really don't want anything to be too far below 10. So let's go do fun at the mini zone. You're feeling lucky, so you enter a Poker 2 tournament. These nerds sure play hard. You get a royal flush, which would be great if the other players didn't play Secret, Commander of the Nether Galaxy. Lucky for you, you had Helmets of Chaos up your sleeve. You equip it to your royal plush and beat the shit out of Zakrins. Heck yeah. All this nonsense makes gambling at least +2 fun. A while later, Zoe and Nico drag you to a local bar for a free fandom meetup for the popular TV show Ronan the Barbarian. Owen joins you since Miracle of Miracles, this is a show she actually watches.
Rejoice, my rowdy barbarians!
Let us toast to Bronan's feats of strength and to his feats of love. Ah, but of course, Zoe, someone pour me another beer. Wait, are you the Zoe? I've read your Bronin headcanons. The idea that he gets his unmatched stamina from channeling his sex drive? That changed my masturbation sessions forever. I gotta thank you. Art truly can change people's lives, huh?
Ronan!
What a beautiful truth! Come on, my chalice is empty! I need a drink so I can toast to the Bronin's legendary prowess as a lover! What are you three spreading such lies about Bronin the Barbarian?
Stop this nonsense.
Has
now.
never been shown to engage in sexual intercourse in any of the films, TV episodes, or cereal boxes where he is featured. Well, sure, but it's headcanon. Something that I think is canon in my head. That is unfortunately, I am that person sometimes when I read a headcanon I don't like. That's never been shown.
I like the cereal box inclusion.
Listen, I get most of my character lore from various cereal boxes. And Omen, my dear friend, if you could see all the things Bronin has done in my head. Except she doesn't have to. You can check Zoe's Bronin headcanon blog. Believe me, it will revolutionize the how you jerk off. Stop it. I neither know nor care what a headcanon is. What I know is that these myths have been always passed down through bard songs and TV spectacle, both known for their rigorous accuracy.
Someone give me a knife.
If you insist on distorting the mighty legend of Bronin the Barbarian, I may have to slice your head off. Only head I care about is the head and headcanons, so be ready to face the wrath of my plastic axe. Let's be real, Nico doesn't stand a chance. Come up with a way for Omen to understand the appeal of headcanons before Nico doesn't have a head to cannon with. Headcanons are sweet escapism. Would you rather spend your hours coping with the horrors of modern life? Or imagining how your favorite character is really good at playing the trumpet? Oh hey Gravy, welcome! Playing Monster Prom 4, MonsterCon.
And welcome.
Adapt your audience. Tell Omen you're all actually talking about headcanons. She'll be way more into that.
I need to dip out. Have fun, everybody.
Alrighty, bye, Bori. Let's go with this. Head cannon with a double N, like the weapon. Sure, you can head cannon that the barbarian can secretly turn his head into a cannon. A head cannon. That would be an impressive skill. His head would store a heavy cannonball to shoot at will. Imagine storing a cannonball inside your head. I often wished heads could store a cannonball instead of whatever they store now. You can imagine it freely with the power of headcanons. Is that true? Even if it is, how does one headcanon? You can expand upon your HC. Tell us, why does Bronin possess such an incredible skill? I would fold for her. I mean, yeah, I'm going for her for a reason. But I don't know. Me, when anyone... Every time I get asked about, like, an OC's thing. It's like, what? Did your OC do this? I just go, I think I get it now. Since these headcanons are but a figment of my imagination, I can weave them at will, right?
Fascinating.
Maybe Bronin underwent forbidden surgery, or what if it was a blessing by the god of cannons? Or hear me out, what if Brandon turns his head into a cannon by channeling Let's drive! Meshing my superior headcanon with your inexplicable urge to add sex to any tale you hear? Must admit, that would be an amazing twist. If sex drive could turn my head into a cannon, I may be as horny as you usually are, my friend. A toast for headcanons, and another one for headcanons!
Pour me another one!
Fill my chalice! We spend the rest of the day discussing various headcanons, especially the one about Bronin storing a cannon inside of his head. By the end of it, Omen seems more open to headcanons. Even the ones that do not involve actual headcanons. Baby steps. Oh, I lost fun. My boldness is skyrocketing, though.
The fun starts now.
Well, let's get some charm, I guess. Walking around the merch hall, sipping a cup of coffee. Suddenly, a deluxe box set edition of One Kick Boy. One Kick Boy! Makes you spit out your coffee. Your spit take lands on the box set because you have great aim, but very bad luck. The vendor gives you a box set at a discount because, after all, it's not mint condition anymore. Brand new box set, and your excellent spinning skills give you +2 charm. We're sitting in the lobby with Nico when Omen walked up with a notebook, looking troubled. Nico, you're an expert on this whole being good thing, are you not?
Justice will prevail.
Yes, I did lots of research on being a hero to cosplay one accurately. I walked around tons of old ladies. I walked tons of old ladies across the street. Even a few who said they weren't going that way. Silly old biddies. Good. Here's the situation. I'm required by the Redemption Art program to write a short essay on the good deeds I've done this week. The only problem is that I've done so many good deeds, I cannot fit them all into the page. Will you help me pick the best ones? Totally, you got a list there? Let me see. Use the elevator, did not stab a bus driver, ate a hot dog. I hate to break it to you, but these are not good deeds. They're just normal behavior.
What?
What? Why the... What the fuck constitutes a good deed? Good deeds are supposed to help people or improve society in general. Did you not see that I ate a hot dog? I saved society from my hunger-induced rage. You're fucking welcome. It's also kind of implied that your good deeds shouldn't benefit you directly.
See you.
This is asinine.
not.
I am unredeeming myself and returning to a life of evil. Goodbye. No, I'd miss you if you're to get in prison for evilness again. We won't be able to hang out anymore. Well, that may be inevitable unless you can help me pull off an essay-worthy good deed before tonight's meeting. Then there's no time to lose. Help Omen think of a good deed to do stat. Write a letter to your local congressperson asking for meaningful change. It's like the socially conscious version of writing a letter to Santa. Donate blood. They usually don't ask whose blood it is. bet later you, Omen, and Nico roll up to the blood bank. Hello, says the nurse at the front desk. Are you here to donate blood today? Yes, we have 2 bags of the stuff. I request that you only use it to save someone cool. What is this? It's blood! No need to thank us. Actually, I was hoping to receive some thanks, and perhaps a lollipop. But you're supposed to donate your own blood.
Huh.
Exactly. I took this blood. Therefore, it is mine. It's nice and fresh, too. This bag's even still warm. That isn't comforting. Where did you get this blood?
Nice job,
Honey,
idiot.
you said they would not ask. Said they usually don't. I'm on it! Omen knocks off the nurse with their flail. Blood gushes from her head wound. Well, no reason to let that go to waste. You fill a bag with the nurse's blood added to the generous donation. What good citizens you are. Gain +2 boldness and lose 2 charm.
Let's stick to the schedule.
So I hit the hotel bar for a cocktail because you're classy like that. It's a pity you don't know shit about cocktails. When the waiter comes, you panic and order made-up cocktails like Twisted Torso and Hug on the Hill and a vacuum cleaner. What do you know? They do have those cocktails. You proved your credentials as a cocktail connoisseur and get totally shit-faced thanks to your +2 creativity coming up with drink names. Afterward, you're chilling on the hill in your hotel room with the headphones on April's showers. Oh my god. You're chilling in the hotel room with your headphones on while April showers and Nico does Nico things. What Nico things do you ask? Meh. Not really paying attention. And now you're going to pay the price for that. I'm done now. Don't mind the blood in the drain. I kept myself shaving as far as you know. Oh. Gosh, April, you sure are famous. Your phone's been blowing up with DMs and emails the whole time. It must be stressful, so I decided I'm gonna help you by becoming your PR manager.
What the?
What? With a PR team handling your messages, you can spend your valuable famous time doing famous people things. Like rehearsing for your dinner with the president. Nico, I'm not famous enough to have... Never mind. You didn't reply to any of the messages, did you? Of course not. I'm your manager, babes. Answering your messages is a task I delegated to your new secretary.
Greetings.
That's me. Oh man, did you use my phone? What? What I did is make your life a hell of a lot easier. You were suffering from too many direct mails. A plague of them, one might say. I rectified this by responding to each DM with a death threat. Now everyone will be too frightened of you to bother you. Don't need to thank me. Oh, that's fine. This is fine. I'm ruined. I had to delete all my accounts, start all over again, change my name to June or September or something. No, I don't want to nuke another identity. I spent so long coming up with this one. Looks like it's up to you to save April's career and image. No pressure. Somehow convince everyone this was all April's cat who walked across her keyboard and typed all that stuff by accident. Pretend the death threats were just some sort of out-of-the-box guerrilla marketing thing. I don't know, the cat one seems funny to me. Nobody has any better suggestions, so off you go to the nearest pet shop.
Yo!
Hello, shopkeep. We were wondering if we could rent a cat. What's the... Rent a cat? I don't understand. To rent something is to pay a reduced price for it, so you may temporarily use it despite having ownership. I hope this helps.
Ah,
We need a cat that looks mischievous, the kind of cat that walk over your keyboard while you aren't looking and write a death threat accidentally. Also needs to look silly, like you can't help but forgive the cat for being a rascal. Like if you posted a pic of the cat and said, "Ah, Mr. Whiskers, causing trouble yet again." Everyone would forgive the cat for sending death threats accidentally. We'll pick out a suitably mischievous cat, a few social media posts, some bad scratches, and a trip to the flea doctor later. We're back to chilling at the hotel. Won't you miss Mr. Whiskers, April? I mean,
I don't think so.
he was only my pet for like 2 hours. He puts a hand on Omen's shoulder. Besides, I already have a grumpy cat in my life that hates monster kind and gets all over my keyboard when I'm not around. Oh, April. Why didn't you tell us you already have a cat? We could have saved so much time. +2 charm and -2 creativity. Mr. Whiskers would be proud. It's shopping's time. Let's see here. Oh, hello, sir. Oh. Zodiac Thirst. Okay, hold on. Dull Daniel does nothing. Ah, yes. Dull Daniel does nothing. These figures do literally nothing. It's a choice for those who don't want the unexpected to hit them in the head. A classic. Landmarks in Love. Landmarks in Love, a series of handsome figurines that are said to take effect on specific places for those who want locations to get spicier. Stats, but now they're people. It's based on the stat icons from popular video game Human Prom. They're said to have slight effects on people's stats. My Weird Little Village brings figurine form to some of the most popular neighbors of this cozy yet creepy game. They are said to be cursed. They may profoundly impact your own self or the ones you're trying to romance. Zodiac Thirst, the Cosmic Office, includes the first selection of 6 out of the 12 star signs you can date on the acclaimed dating sim. These figurines are said to have a non-slight effects on people's stats. Want to test your fortune? Yes, the shopkeep, y'all, is very good. You eyeing Major Arcana No Mercy? It has some of the best characters from the hit anime of the same name. These figurines are all about sound and video for some reason. Buff Bugs! Oh, so you like Buff Bugs? It immortalizes some of the most legendary wrestlers of an underground insect league that was popular years ago, but beware, these big muscles come packing big effects on stats. Sure. That seems the most like it might affect my boldness. Every turn you keep losing stats until... Oh, what? Oh, I don't like that. That's horrible! What the fuck? Hope you liked what you got. I certainly did. Fucking asshole. I just thought it would give me boldness.
Brainstorming reanimates my brain.
You feel a surge of creative inspiration and rush to work on your comic. What genius will your pen create today? I made a bet while I was drunk. Oh, why did you choose your current career? I made a bet while I was drunk. Great prospects for a good dental plan. They gave away a cool t-shirt if you joined to get laid. Hope you never go to prison because of this. Crimes against color theory. Illegal drawings of people kissing. Accidental murder? You want your murder to be on purpose, preferably. Someone stealing someone else's poop. Alright, I guess I gotta choose quick.
I know the map by heart.
You enter competitive Hero tournament because you're reckless enough to gamble your entire future. After several hanged men in burning towers, you decide to harness the power of celestial bodies. With your best Yu-Gi-Oh! Impression, you throw down Pluto. It's time to Pluto! Anyway, Pluto isn't a planet anymore. You're playing with an old deck. You're disqualified, and your opponent also predicts that you'll die of chlamydia. What? One terrible fate, but also got 2 fun? What does that mean? You're wandering around when you see Omen and Liam arguing. A spooky con staple as familiar as a merch table. One day you lie in court. A day without this armor. That is all I ask.
Nope.
Then you're asking for too much. The Coven puts you in that magic suppression armor for a reason. Yeah, stupid reason. You tried to take over the world one time. I'm sorry, Omen. You know I've always championed your ability to be redeemed, but restoring your magic is a step too far. You need to make peace with your new reality. If you need any help with that, let me know.
Oh, fucking Liam.
As if I'd asked you to hold open a door for me, you insufferable, unnerved eggplant. Bad day, Omen? Bad century, more like. Liam refuses to authorize me to remove my cursed armor. It is unfortunate because there are many activities I would perform without it. Fingers crossed she's talking about sex. Alas, we must persevere. There are some other spells in my grimoire that I would like to cast, magic or not. I used to have the grandest of times summoning otherworldly creatures, sometimes to broker deals, sometimes to just have a chat. Ah, the halcyon days of youth. My inability to activate a summoning circle makes this impossible, but perhaps with your innovative ideas we can change that. Omen's ego is clearly writing on this, and hey, with any luck, this might result in her writing on you someday. How can you summon an entity? No magic required. Order her a pizza! It's like summoning a delivery person! And it includes pizza, which is the most traditional summon spells lack. Summoning powerful entities in an exercise in selfishness. You're always calling them to come to you. Have you ever considered visiting them? Pizza. Oh, he heard there'd be pizza and came immediately.
Greetings,
Good.
minions.
But while we wait for pizza, we are going to pick a fight. Let's check out that biker bar. What? Why? Doug, my sweet summer child. A summon's main use is to provide aid in battle. This is the only way to test Sunny's suggestion.
Rejoice, my rowdy
Fuck yeah, let's fight and die for this pizza, Omen! Never have I ever had better minions or friends. You enter the biker bar. Omen buys a beer exclusively for the purpose of throwing it at a stranger.
Count your days, fuckers.
That was my drink, you unwashed frog fucker! You want to fight? Ah, what a sweet coincidence. That's exactly what I want. Eat axe, you foul beast. Yeah, I'm gonna hit you too as soon as I get back from hiding in the bathroom. Pizza for Omen? Yes, I command you to throw pepperonis at my enemies, lowly hireling. The things I do to get a tip. Your opponents are forced to deal with pepperoni face. Omen follows up by punching them. Because it's too hard to dodge a punch while scalding pepperonis in your eyes. Later, after the fight, you all enjoy victory. You enjoy your victory pizza. Best spell side effect ever. You gain +2 fun and -2 charm.
Let's stick to the schedule.
Oh my god! You head to the front desk of the hotel to ask for an extra towel. They give you one. You're drunk with power, so you decide to test how many towels you can ask for before they tell you to stop. You managed to get 14 extra towels. Huh. How can you do with this many extra towels? You only needed one. Decide to build a towel fort in your home. You gain +2 creativity for such a magnificent architectural endeavor. Later, you finally made it to the front of the line to enter the con, which means there's bound to be conflict, because that's how your life always seems to go. Stop right there, sir! I can't let you enter with a brandished weapon.
Such is the way of the blade.
Jesus Christ. First of all, Jade the Ronin does not answer to sir, only to sensei. Second, this katana is made of con-compliant plastic. I know, I wasn't talking to you. Mix? Actually, I don't know how to pronounce that. I'll talk to your armed vampire friend here.
What?
Me? I don't have a weapon. You do, in your hand. You... we can't let you bring a buck into the con. Too dangerous. What? Liam! You're always telling me to divest myself of knives, and that you bring a weapon yourself? You hypocrite! Sir, weapons, Omen. Besides, you always somehow manage to have a knife on you anyway. You're wrong. Books are dangerous here. This is a convention for nerd stuff. Like comics, or those Japanese comics you read backwards for some reason. Everyone knows books are a natural enemy of comics. We can't allow a book in here. A bookworm comic nerd battle could cost countless civilian lives.
Don't be ridiculous.
This is stupid. I'm 100% sure they're even selling books inside. There are weapon dealers at the con? That's so hardcore. Those aren't real books, they're picture books, or rule books for complicated games. It's not the same. Between Liam's stubbornness and the security guard's stupidity, this argument could last forever. Convince the guards to let Liam's book into the con. Take the attention off Liam that you have a bomb. End the book comic rivalry by introducing the shared enemy, the Shreddersaurus. Well, that seems mean. I'll just go with the bomb. The classic conversion, if you can pull it off without being deported. Which I think that's currently, like, level impossible these days. I've got a bomb in my bag and I'm not afraid to use it!
What the fuck?
Shit, what do we do, partner? We should let someone bring a bomb into the con. True, but if we focus on this alleged terrorist, we'll lose focus on the book nerd. Oh no, it's so hard to keep two rowdy suspects under control. Should we just shoot them both? That's tempting. But the chief did tell us to try to think of the alternatives to shooting people to make the situation easier to handle. Seriously? But shooting people removes potential suspects and saves a lot of time. Doesn't the chief understand math at all? Math? You're starting to sound like a nerd, partner. That damn book is making you a dork by proxy. Quick, shoot the bookworm! Oh my god. No, partner. It's too late. My head hurts. I'm having too many ideas. I think I'm a nerd now. Don't give up on me! Come on! Let's get you some cocaine and strippers! Kid, you'll be back to your old self in no time! Good idea. The chief won't like us abandoning our post, but at the end of the day, someone's gotta guard the security guards. They leave and you can finally enter with Liam's book. I guess a bomb if you really had one. +2 boldness, -2 creativity.
The fun starts now.
Near the merch shop hall, you find a gacha shop. You put in a coin and you get a real buff duck. Random, but cool. Also, I didn't read the sweater before. I love this. Says, let me tell you about birds. You put in another coin. You open the gacha and there's a letter? Please help us. We buff ducks were imprisoned in these balls by the gacha master centuries ago. It all began when, and you're already bored. You get another gacha ball and it's another buff duck. Cool. Take +2 charm. Afterwards, you, Nico, April, and Zoe head over to work. Head over to work your super kawaii shifts at the pop-up maid cafe.
Okay.
Oh, that's very good. Oh my god, the little bear ears! Oh, hey, look, Omen just walked in. So this is the maid cafe? I thought it'd be cleaner.
Hiya.
Welcome home, princess. Won't you prefer to be called master? Gender is a prison from which I have escaped. I would most like it if you'd address me as your overlord. Breach. Follow me, my overlord. I'll show you to your seat. Alright, everything's going pretty smoothly for once. Oh wait, looks like Omen's gotten drunk on power.
Nice job, idiots.
You call that a Sugoi happy morning dance? I'm not happy at all. Do it better this time. Yes, my overlord. From the top girls. It's your Omerice, my overlord. Let's say magic words together. Boy, boy, cute. Was that supposed to make this dry, unseasoned omelet appetizing? Because it did not work. Me a medium rare prime rib steak and a chalice of orc's blood to drink. We
I don't think
serve
so.
that here. What you serve right now is me. Bring me a steak, or I shall order someone to bring your corpse home to your mother. Hey, I can't help but notice that Omen's being a bit much. They're being the fucking worst! I'd kill them if I thought I could get the bloodstains out of this apron. Right? Is there something we can do about them? I don't know how many more Sugoi Happy Morning twerks I have left in me. That'd be for the best if Omen ever wants to redeem themselves. And besides, they totally deserve some payback. How can you end their reign of terror? Is I like them too a lot, Mori. And also, yeah, I think before they were referring to them as she, so I'm a little confused by that, but it's alright. Maids have been subservient for too long. Call the maids to arms, ignite the hearts of your comrades, and start the long overdue maid revolution. Maid problems call for maid solutions. Tell Omen if they keep being a problem, they'll be having lunch in the cafe Iron Maiden. I like both of these, but I think this one. Vive la Revolution! You three gather the rest of the maids in the kitchen. Comrades! Hold on 1 second. Oh, I need a drink. How far in are we? We're getting there. Comrades, we can't endure the horrible treatment from masters and princesses any longer.
Fight time!
It's time to show those fuckers who's boss. Behead them all. Garnish the Omerites with their blood. Show no mercy. Now let's get out of the, now let's get out there and make this the most boy Kyun revolution ever. All the maids are on board with the revolution. Lots of them have knives and rifles already tucked in their garters. This must have been a long time coming. What? Why are the maids killing the patrons instead of bringing me my steak? I thought the entertainment came after the meal. Down with the masters! Give this one the guillotine! But we don't have a... Oh, never mind. Where'd we get a guillotine? Where'd we get a guillotine? I'm suddenly reminded of a guy on TikTok who built a guillotine and called it his lemonade stand because he would constantly show it slicing lemons. Never mind, never doubt what a determined maid can fit in their purse, Nico.
Stop this nonsense.
Look behind me! I'm very attached to my head! I thought we were friends! Friends don't make friends do the Seagoy Happy Morning dance over and over! That routine is very hard on the knees. Fine. I'll be nicer from now on. Now let me out of the guillotine.
You sure about that?
Are you really gonna be nice? Or are you gonna just say so? Because we're threatening to kill you. It can be both, just let me out! Victory! You, Zoe, Nico, April, and the other maids cheered to celebrate executing a glorious revolution and several shitty patrons. I'm just like interpreting the nice moments, but I am still waiting on my food. Oh, push it. You gain +2 charm but lose 2 boldness?
Let's go!
Damn it. Walking around the lobby? Oh, I saw that. Already? You're with April while she does a meet and greet in the lobby when Nico and Omen suddenly come running over. April, what are you doing?
Like and subscribe!
Spending the time with my most favorite fans, who paid $99.95 for the VIP April's Biggest Fools experience. Why do you ask? Because from a distance we thought this was an angry mob. We rushed over here to kill everyone.
I've got a thing, so...
Well, it's not an angry mob. Thanks for checking, though. Bye now. But what if it was? You should have bodyguards to keep you safe. And with my axe and Omen's homicidal tendencies, it would be perfect for the job. No thanks. I think I can take care of myself. April, you've had dinner with the president. Someone as famous as you needs to be kept safe. I've told you already, Nico. I've never had dinner with the president. Now please let me interact with my fans. Okay, who's next in line for a photo? Nice to meet you, sweetie. Say cheese. Cheese. Wait, April! What if this fan came here to murder you? I think there's a 20 to 60% chance of that. You're making those numbers up! Oh, sweet April. All numbers are made up. That's so true. You know what's very real? People who want to murder people who have dinner with the president. Omen, grab your weapon. Nico and Omen won't be easily dissuaded. Show them that this fan is harmless before they shatter April's reputation or someone's skull. Yeah. Do your best fly impression and buzz in the fan's ear all day. She'll either punch you eventually or otherwise prove that she wouldn't hurt a fly. Suggest that April fight the fan in a one-on-one combat. If April loses, the fan clearly poses no threat to her. Yes. What? In 5 minutes, you, Nico, and Omen have arranged the crowd in a wide circle. I just want to reassure you all that I do not want to beat any of you up. This is all just for safety or something. Honk honk. Actually, April fans have been asking us when it's their turn to get beaten up. They're willing to pay us for the experience. So should be taking wagers. I thought this was just about proving that this fan isn't posing a danger. Life is ever evolving, April. This started as a safety measure, but now it's a PR stunt too.
Money, money, money!
Fine, as long as I get 75% of any and all bets made in my name. I'm so sorry about this. Don't be. Could you call me naughty little girl? Why you're beating the crap out of me? April throws a wicked punch that knocks the fan onto the floor. Close enough.
Oh, genius!
See? We know she didn't pose a threat to you. We just ensured your safety. By making me fight someone? The ways of bodyguarding are inscrutable, April. Who's next in the pit? I want to see some blood! April puts an end to this PR nightmare, though she does not appreciate with how much money betting pool earned her. Plus 2 boldness, minus 2 creativity.
I'm undead tired.
Redemption arc program? What does she miss from her previous life? Getting used to the modern world. Easy question, my magic. They took my power, my might. My arm too. Ah, yes. Oh, your arm too. Ah, yes, true. But losing a hand is losing a hand. While losing all your magic power? That's like losing 100 different hands. Still, not cool they took my good hand. Note to self, next time harness my magic power in my bad hand.
What?
What next time would that be? I don't know. Next time. The important thing is that I can still punch someone into a pulp with one fist. I don't have such alternatives for my magical energy. It confuses me to see someone so mighty like Zoe, who has forfeited most of her power willingly.
Yeah.
Yeah, she did that, didn't she? Zoe, who used to be one of the most powerful entities reality has ever seen, a deity of destruction and despair. I used to dream of attaining the might of an old one, or perhaps to murder one with my bare hands.
Just
And what
why?
does she do with that? She writes tales of an academy infested with Liams, who spend their time kissing each other. Note to self, investigate if this is a veiled stratagem by Zoe to bring despair to reality without people noticing.
Nice.
Give it a chance. It really hooks you in once you get to chapter 5. Add to note, research of Sunny is too far gone, brainwashed by Zoe's plan for mass despair. Nah, but I think there's something to learn from Zoe here. Life has too many things to offer beyond raw power. Maybe this is a blessing in disguise. Maybe now you get to explore those things.
Fascinating.
Those things really worthwhile? If Zoe forfeited godlike powers in exchange for them, they must be of great value. I'd say they're priceless, Omen. Omen asks you to produce a list of at least 10 of those things they can explore. You comply and offer to help them with it.
Time for a brainstorm.
It's almost time to find a date, but first, it's almost time to publish your comic. Now's your chance for one final brainstorming session to polish it. Best way to combat hangover. Passionately kissing your own hand. Intense poetry slam. 6 years of majoring in biomedical engineering. Holding a heavy object between your butt cheeks. My creativity is crazy low. If you were in a band, what would you name it? Twin Dolphins of Fire? Surgical Eye Removal? Kawaii Eyes Forever? Anal Beads Sexy Deadly Whiplash? Your You're walking around the lobby when you feel a sudden urge to pee. Look for a bathroom, quick! The bathrooms are gross, but if you know a thing about bathrooms, is that using them always ensures +2 boldness. It's the main reason why people use them. Some things never change. Afterward, you're thinking dreamily of Omen and how sexy she is when she's trying to remove her armor and restore her magical powers. You're daydreaming about her arguing with Liam about it until you realize that she's actually right in front of you arguing with Liam about it. Dreams do come true. What about half a day? And I shan't even remove the full suit, just the cape. Omen, we've been over this. The answer is no. Come on! I'm doing a compromise with you instead of simply bashing your skull in. Is that not indicative of the vast growth I've made as a person? I hear you, but I said no. And even if I changed my mind, I doubt the Coven would ever agree to it.
Oh.
I have ways of making them agree. Like, making them a batch of delicious cookies with practically no poison in them. That's what nice people do to persuade others, right? Well, it's a start.
Goodbye.
Look, I've got a panel to go to now. We can talk more about this later. Wait, you're not dismissing me outright? Does that mean I have a chance? We'll see. Don't get your hopes up. Too late! Sonny, good news. Liam is close to caving in and giving my powers back. I need to sharpen my rusty magic skills. One I'd definitely like to practice is necromancy ritual I used to cast to raise an army of skeletons. Such wonderful times I had. There I was, conquering kingdoms, terrifying widows and children. I was a bona fide bone lord. How about it? Can you work your magical non-magic skills to get me skeleton warriors I deserve? Ooh, that's a tall order, but Omen's happiness is on the line. Time to raise those bones. This is your true calling as shenanigans doer. Convince Omen that she has raised an army of reanimated skeletons by pulling off the biggest weekend at Bernie's ever. Just raise a regular army. Almost everyone is a flesh-covered skeleton anyways. The only thing standing between Omen and a skeleton army will be skinning a lot of people. You call up Doug and Nico, who are always down for whatever bullshit you've gotten up to. You get to work raising your army.
Dang.
Wow, I never would have guessed we could convince so many people to join us in such little time. Underestimate the power of online radicalization. It's almost a bit scary. So, how is everyone's skinning game? Whoever's the least experienced can use my machete. I think I can manage with this potato peeler. Maybe I could just raise the team's morale, like, from a distance?
Splendid.
Get yourself more skinning for me. Okay, I've got my second one done. How are you all doing? Still on my first, I'm not very good at this. Same, it's sort of hard with all the screaming and all that.
It's not that bad.
You got this, team. It's not so bad. Just picture them as big, delicious potatoes. Look, I'm super into cheering Omen up, but hear me out. What if we made an army of skeletons with a skin exoskeleton? Isn't a skin basically armor for skeletons anyway? Doesn't have the whole army plan. It's proven impossible to recreate my Grimoire spells perfectly anyway. You sure? Yes, it's okay. A century has passed, it's only natural that times and I have changed. Makes sense. We've already lost half of our recruits once they saw the whole skinning thing anyway. Nico grabs a freshly skinned skeleton and moves it like a ventriloquist puppet. I bet a hot dog would cheer you up, Omen. Come to the diner with us. Don't be a bonehead. Sure, let's go. You enjoy a delicious dinner with your friends, and all that plus two Boldness skinning sure worked up an appetite.
Let's go.
You decide to attend a panel on the merits of soft versus hard magic systems and magical girl fiction. After getting required dick jokes out of the way, you actually learn a lot of valuable info about world building mechanics. You gain +2 smarts from all that knowledge and from learning so many new dick jokes. You're leaving your last activity when Omen steps directly into your path. Honey. Hi. Hi. Everything okay? Do not interrupt me! As of late, I find myself a bit into you. In sex. Perhaps even both at the same time. Do not let it go to your head. It is a rare day when a glorious overlord such as myself stoops to lay it with a pathetic worm like you. Anyway, I'm here to make you mine, but I am sure of your current courtship rituals and therefore do not know how to proceed. I thought best simply to ask you directly, what the typical type of courting procedure these days? Riz and no bounds. Hey, listen, IRL, this would work on me, to be very honest. Friction has forever changed courtship. Now you need 5 seasons of won't they, a love triangle, and at least one, oh no. Rigors of courtships have been simplified into 4 bases. Kissing, hand stuff, whole stuff, trauma topic. Really? How efficient! Without a warning, ooh, Owen yanks you in for a kiss. Your lips slide over her beautiful steel-cold mouth. Then she's gone, and before you can process what just happened, she punches you in the face! There! Kissing and hand stuff in less than a minute! I'm crushing you at this! Oh no. Next thing you know, you're sitting at the edge of a bottomless hole with Omen tossing stuff in. You know, stuff you no longer need. Left glove. Darn brace, left shoe. Wait, shit! Oh well. What are you throwing out, Sonny? Your dreams of Omen doing despicable things to your hole tonight, for one. This old clothes, some potential blackmail material I want buried. Very smart. That means we're on to step 4, right? Trauma dumping. Here's mine.
Oh.
I am still not over Scabby's Tavern shutting down. It was a dank, multi-hole of blood and sin and cheap rum. God, I miss it. I'm surprised you didn't bring up being trapped in... Oh, God. I mean, sure, imprisonment was boring, but, like, Scabby's was legendary. Fair. I also noticed you haven't mentioned losing your hand. I want you to know that I'm here for you if you ever want to talk about it. Cared about my hand. Damned if I wouldn't lose the other one if it meant they'd reopen that tavern. Anyway. It's your turn for a trauma. Go. Well, intimacy requires vulnerability. So you bear the deepest trauma you have. The story you won't be even be you bring out for truth or dare.
Indeed.
Yes. That is quite sad. But if you could have gone to Scabby's Tavern, you would have known the closure was sadder. I think I wanted trauma. I suspect I wanted this hand stuff and kissing too. I did not think to throw out blackmail material though. So you are superior. You are the superior hole stuffer. Maybe we could have a rematch sometime. It's a deal. You and Omen watch the sun sink into the horizon, gaining +2 fun but losing 2 creativity.
I'm fully charged.
You're in the whole hotel room when sewing your cosplay costume when you mistakenly sew it to the bed's blanket. You could unsew it, but that would mean admitting you made a mistake. So you decide to properly implement a blanket into your costume design and leave your dummingo intact. Look at you being stubborn dum-dum. Here, have +2 creativity for such out-of-the-box thinking. Later, you invite Omen to wind down and watch a movie at the hotel. Finally, you two can spend some much-needed one-on-one time together. This is peak cinema. It's and exceptionally relatable. What did I say it was? What did you say it was called? Oh. Despicable Me.
Fascinating.
Fascinating. See Owen reach into the popcorn bowl. Now's your chance to not so accidentally brush her fingers and create some romantic tension. Ah, spider! Owen grabs you and tries to crush your fingers. Hot. Once your bones squeak, she realizes he's holding your hand. Stop staring at me with that dumb face! He socks you in the jaw. Hot, but also ow. My apologies, I have cuteness aggression. You saying I'm cute? No! Yes? I don't know, shit, shut the fuck up! He punches you again, one more round of flirting and you're gonna end up eating your teeth. Still, it's clear that Omen at least kind of likes you. Surely there's something you can do to help her relax and open up to you. Omen can't remove her Iron Maiden, but it sure looks uncomfortable. Offer to get inside and give her a much-needed back rub. She's been imprisoned in an enclosed space for more than a century. Maybe she's into that now? Get buried with her for a night. This is the first one. I've not had a back massage since I donned this cursed suit. So, sure, why not? This is what Despicable Me does to someone. It's so true. The most... sure, why not? The 3 most romantic words of the English language. You shimmy your way up Omen's back and her cape. You're immediately hit with agonizing pain and dozens of spikes piercing your flesh. But you're also hit with the warm, sensuous curves of Omen's butt. So it pretty much cancels out.
This is nicer than I thought.
That feels nice. That's good to know, because this does not feel nice for you at all. It's like being stabbed by 1,000 tiny gnomes with knives. Yes. I haven't loosened that muscle in over 100 years. You have the magic touch, Sonny. It relaxes into you, practically melting in your lap. You feel lightheaded from bliss. I haven't played this since the first game. I wonder when... I don't know. I haven't played the third one, so she may... It's possible she's in that one? But this also might be her first, I'm not sure. It relaxes into you, practically melting into your lap. You feel lightheaded from bliss. And then you black out. In hindsight, you're probably getting lightheaded from blood loss. When you wake up, you're in the hospital bed. Omen is sitting next to you watching Despicable Me 4 on your phone. Oh, I didn't remember her on that one. Oh, good, you're awake. I noticed that you fainted while you were giving me that spectacular back rub. At first I was upset that you stopped massaging me, but then I realized you were dying, and I brought you to the hospital. You're welcome for that. As repayment for saving your life, perhaps you could give me another back rub. It's a deal. -2 boldness? I'm gonna call horse shit on that.
A new day, a new adventure.
You see an empty spot at the tabletop RPG game session, so you sit down without thinking twice. This game is really weird. The board is just a bunch of letters, and you all play at the same time by moving a planchette around. When you're done, you're not sure who won, but you got to talk to your late great-grandfather. I guess that's +2 fun. You follow the sounds of what you think is a rap battle, but instead find a fast-talking auctioneer leading to a rare merchandise sale. I hear 200 for the first edition She-Hulk #1 comic. Going once, going twice. $250. Sold to the slime with pocket full of pennies. You doofus, you overpaid. The comic's cover clearly states it's worth a mere 40 cents. That's so true, chat. Also, hi, Corin, welcome. I know it's weird, but my year of mortality has taught me that overpaying for stuff is a staple of con culture.
I gotta have it.
Right, diehard collectors would kill for a comic book like this. Really? People kill for this shit? These must be powerful artifacts indeed. The next item bid is a 2013 Kill la Kill figurine, complete with mint condition. Oh god.
Cleavage!
Oh, Boofa. I offer you $1 million for the over-sexualized plastic woman. Whoa, big spender in row H, no refunds. Alan Fear, I am undefeatable Omen. I've laid claim to the indomitable boobs. Tell me, what power does this rare glorious totem possess? None, besides the power to make diehard collectors cream their jeans, I guess. I'm wearing shorts, actually. I mean, what? Oh. That's it? What the fuck did I buy it for? Do you know how many doomsday devices I could have bought with that money? Ooh. Don't you want to listen to Omen bitch about this for the rest of the day? You should convince him that the anime figure is a good investment. It's a powerful morale booster. If you stare at it with intent, you feel a strong motivation filling your body. Isn't it the ultimate weapon? The high boob mass increases its bluntness, while nipples massively sculpted under the lingerie can easily poke an eye out.
Fascinating.
Interesting. I'll need to verify this claim. Omen turns to the nearest bystander and beats the snot out of him with the figurine. Omen, stop it! It's for science, Zoe! I've got him. Duck scoops up Omen like a misbehaving purse dog and carries them away from the victim.
Ooh,
I must say,
love this.
it's not a bad weapon at all. People seem to be distracted by its press to properly dodge my attacks. But Omen, beating people to a pulp is not redeemed villain behavior.
Oh.
Yeah, hot waifu should be used for good, not evil. Otherwise, where would we be as a horny society? While you're discussing this, you notice some random guy is staring at Omen. So, you're not hitting people with that figurine anymore? No, it's evil, apparently, just like all my other favorite pastimes. But I'd be okay with it. I'll give you like $5 if you want to beat me up. Is this a sex thing? Yes.
Ah.
Good to know. Later, Omen spends their $5 on a milkshake. They seem content not to use the figurine for violence, but appreciate that the figurine can be used for violence in a pinch. Progress. You gain +2 boldness, lose 2 fun. Well, yeah, it's obviously it's none of them. It's Omen. Finally, the art gang gathers round and put all the pieces of your greatest masterpiece together. Time to see the fruits of your labor. Touchy? Oh, no! 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 It was Mad Libs! It was Mad Libs! No! Punching Harder is a comic about a dangerous world infested with math. Only a group known as the Slayers of Math can keep them at bay. But in order to join their ranks, you must prove your worth by passing a ruthless test. winning a fighting tournament. Not a math test? The first part of the test challenges the young warriors to kill a walrus with their bare hands. The second part of the test? A fighting tournament. It's always a fighting tournament, duh. Our brave hero Damien dreams of joining their ranks. All the odds are stacked against him, but he'll do his best, for he has a strong reason. The joy to get laid. There's also Aravi, Damien's rival. She's cool and aloof, but her mysterious demeanor hides a dark past she carries in silence. She murdered her whole family by accident. In order to join, they will train under the tutelage of Coach, a powerful old man who retired from the organization years ago. Against all odds, he'll awaken the two warriors' dormant potential via the most unorthodox training, intense poetry slams. Will they pass the exam? Will they join the Slayers of Math? Buy the fucking comic to find out. After they both managed to kill a walrus with their bare hands, who would have predicted that Damien and Aravi would face off against each other in the tournament finals? Looks like today you'll get a taste of my secret technique. Fatal Speed's sexy deadly whiplash. I may owe you after you saved my life when I went too far with that with the poetry slams, but I won't hold back, you fuckface. Oh shit. Rivals turn friends, friends turn opponents. Damien or Aravi, who will become a Slayer of Math? You go looking for Omen to invite them to the party, but they actually end up finding you first. Sonny, you will never believe it! Liam actually convinced the Coven to let me take off my cape for a few hours. Who would have thought that the tedious fucker would actually be good for something? This would allow me to channel at least some of my power. That's incredible, Omen. What spells do you want to cast first? Actually, I have decided not to cast any magic. What? I thought that was the whole reason you wanted to take the cape off.
Oh.
It was, at first. But now I've realized there are other things I'd rather do without my clothes. I'm talking about having sex. With you. With you. Yeah, no, I got that. I'm in. Of course you are.
Come here, you sexy
Yo.
scoundrel.
Considering that they've been out of practice for 100 years, Omen's surprisingly great in bed. You can't believe they gave up their chance to magically turn people inside out just to fuck you. Maybe they're closer to redemption than you thought. Or maybe they're just hornier than they are evil. Either way, it's a win. Wow. Got a secret ending. That's cool. Before we knew it, the con had ended. It was just 4 days, but we could swear it felt like an entire lifetime. All sorts of misadventures took place, entire friendships blossomed, and we ourselves changed as people. The idea of going back to our day-to-day lives made us feel a bit disoriented. Promises were made of not growing apart, of meeting again soon. Still, we would lie if we said it didn't feel a bit sad to leave all that behind. But as each of us went our own way, we realized that wherever we went, these people would be there with us. And with that came a truth. To this day, we hold close to our heart. That no matter where we are, we belong. It's a thought that still gives us warmth and makes us feel, once again, young and unafraid. And it reminds us that even as years go by, we'll always be ready to restart.
When you stream, you would not believe what you have to deal with. So many companies treat you like you're robbing like a thief. But you don't have to fear, it won't happen with me. We were meant to trust each other.
So, this is the stream friendly music. What? We're at the end of the game. Oh hell yeah!
To the streamer version of Monster Credit
Version.
Technically this time I made the other credit song, so you can really stream that one. But we couldn't pass the chance to include this thank you, and I'm charging for both songs, so who am I to say no?
Sorry about that, chat. I had to take my meds real quick before I forgot.
Subscribe and like, 'cause when you stream, you would not believe what you have to deal with. So many companies treat you like
Oh,
you're
lucky!
like a thief, but you don't have to fear.
Helps us creators a lot.
With me, we were meant
See you in Monster Prom 5. And Garfield. SpookyCon.
Thanks for playing. Leave us a good review.
Oh, that was so good. You've just unlocked, oh my gosh, unlocked a new plotline. Cool. You can now call Sawyer. New outfit for Omen. A new comic genre. You've unlocked a new blind box figure. Let's see what we've done here. Secrets. Ah, there's the secret ending. Oh yeah, punch harder. And then background. The whole Omen, yeah, it was very I was actually a little surprised. It's so difficult in the first Monster Prom to actually date anybody. And I was a little surprised how much easier it was this time around. Oh, look at him. Oh, you can change their outfits. Oh, these are all the outfits that we've seen. Oh yeah, this is the only outfit we saw him in. Nico. Oh, I really like the maid outfit. Oh, the ah, Omen. Oh my god, yes. This is what perfection looks like. Oh, I do really like this too. Blush face. Very good. I mean, we didn't see much of Zoe. Oh, she had the maid outfit. The police. I don't even remember seeing Damien. I don't remember this. Oh, you betrayer! All the different talking heads, I guess? Well, that's a very intense expression. Creepo. Creepo. Did I get them all? No. Vendor number 2. There we go. Well, that was really fun. And maybe another night we'll play this again. Let's see. I'm gonna send y'all to my friend Indy. They are playing... Oh, they're playing Repo, so enjoy that chaos. Alrighty, good night everyone, bye-bye. See y'all probably Monday.